Yo,
back
yo, yo,
again.
yo, yo, yo,
Why,
yo.
why are you so excited, Manny? Why are you so excited?
Because yesterday I was following the show.
Uh-huh.
Sorry guys, I couldn't come on, but oh my God, some interesting takes over there, man. I was so upset. Man,
Why are you upset?
I need to get on a couple of those guys, man. What was Solo talking about?
Hey, man, my name is not Solomon. Once you get Solo, you can then
Listen,
have a conversation with him.
you what was he talking? And even Ken, as a Manchester United fan, like what were some of those takes about? I don't understand. You need to get them on again at some point. We need to talk
S-
about this.
Sunday will be the EPL review show. The link will
Okay.
be open to them. They will be here.
Okay.
They will be here. So,
All right. All
my
right,
name
cool.
is not Ken. My name is not Solomon. My name is not Darius. I am not Emmanuel.
To be honest, and for you as well, I
Hey,
don't know.
man.
Like
Hey,
what I don't know
what's your issue?
how you manage to
Hmm.
instigate things when your team is nowhere around Champions League places.
I just, I,
Unbelievable.
I just,
Unbelievable.
I,
I'll reserve my comments for Sunday. It's okay.
I
Let's
just
move on, man.
asked
We got a show
I
to do. Let's move on. It's okay. No problem.
I just asked the necessary questions. That's all I asked. So
Okay. Okay.
you should
I'll
have
pardon
been
you, I
here.
guess.
You should have been here. You were not
No,
here,
no, no,
so
no. I had to open doors for other people to share their opinions and you know what? Now I understand why I need to be here. You made it even more evident why I need to be here.
you should have been here, man. When I get on them, see them on Sunday. Right after the Man City Chelsea game, the link will be open to
Nah.
all. The
All
link
right.
will be open. All right.
Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, man. So what's going on, Manny? We're good. We're about to do EPA review show. The first game is the Wolves Tottenham game. What's happening, man?
You
We
know,
can we never talked about my team who beat Tottenham 4-1 during on Monday. Again, people, Manny was supposed to come for us to talk about that, but when Chelsea wins, I don't hear from him. But it's all good, Manny. The floor is yours.
when Chelsea loses, your phone goes switched off for 2 days.
Nah, my phone's always on, man.
So I just returned the favor.
I never run.
The energy got to be consistent.
I
But
never
anyways,
run.
yeah, let's move on. I'd say, man, on any given day, I'll be like, man, Spurs all day. They're gonna win. They're gonna beat Wolves. They were the only unbeaten team in the league, and I think, I mean, Wolves are very stubborn. They have a serious opportunity to really hurt this Spurs team. On a week like this where no Van der Ven, no Udogi, no Romero, so three out of the back four are going to be out, and it looks
Hmm.
like James Madison is going to be out as well. So I'm not too sure how it's going to play out, but I'm going to really keep an eye on this game. Gives everybody a chance, not just me, but everybody a chance to see how good Postecoglou really is.
What are your thoughts on? I don't mean to go back to last week's game, but what are your thoughts on him sticking to his philosophy? 9 men
I thought
down, playing
I
playing
loved it.
this.
I
You loved
loved
it.
it. I loved it. I thought it was unique. I'm a huge fan of coaches that have a specific style of play, and I just like coaches that are able to also translate whatever their thoughts are onto
Hmm.
the soccer field, on a consistent basis. So, for the fact that it was so clear to everybody what he was able to do and transmit over to the team, for me,
Hmm.
that's already a plus. Whether it worked or not, I could care less. But for a good 15 to 20 minute spell, Chelsea couldn't figure it out.
Yeah. The first 15 minutes, they had us for sure. But I think what people fail to understand is that they think that the game was won after they went 10 and 9 men down. But we had two disallowed goals in the first 15 minutes as well, and no one seems to want to talk about that.
Two
Two
disallowed
disallowed.
goals because of what?
Offsides. I get that point, but we were also
Okay.
peppering them. We were also peppering them. We were. I think 11v11. We still win that game. 11v11.
Oh,
I think
no chance on earth.
we still win that game. 11v11.
We
For
would
me,
never know, so we might as well stop talking about that. But you never know. I think that you guys were not in the game at all until
mhm,
those things started happening, until the red card, then until
nah.
an injury, and then until Spurs are definitely in a better spot than Chelsea as we speak. If you want to argue that or debate that, cool. But Spurs
Oh,
are
I
in a
mean,
better spot than your team.
at the moment, you could say that. At the moment, fine, they're in a better spot. But I think
Yeah,
they didn't have a test until now. Now let's see what they're made of. Let's see what Spurs are made of.
they've had tests.
I mean, what beating Liverpool with 2 men down too? Come on, man. I mean,
Okay, and then
they
what
tied
happened when
Arsenal,
they
but
played Arsenal? Yes,
they beat Arsenal, or they tied Arsenal
they
actually. But
tied
I'm
Arsenal.
saying, cool. I'm saying they haven't had any injuries this season, have they? No.
Oh, so you're saying okay. Well, you
They
said test.
adversity,
You said
adversity.
adversity. Okay, cool. Yes, they haven't faced any adversity. This is the first time they faced adversity. That's why I'm going to keep a close eye on this game, trying to see how it goes. If you're
Hmm.
talking about tests, they've definitely faced tests along the way for sure. However, they haven't really gone through adversity. They have, they have two injured players and two red cards. So let's see how they do. Let's see how they come out of this.
Yep. Let's see how they come out. What about Wolves though? What about Wolves? Talk to me about Wolves. What do you see there?
Wolves are a very strange team. They've had some really good results. And they've had certain results. So it's like, is this the same Wolves team that played Manchester United in the opening day, or is this the same Wolves team that beat City? So sometimes it makes it. I'm conflicted about Wolves and where they stand. What I know is that they're a good team. I mean, they lost arguably their best player, and they're still performing pretty well. I can't hear you, sir.
Sorry, my mic was muted.
All
Story of
right.
my life. But I was saying it should be a good game. However, I want to see what Tottenham is made up of now. I want to see what Inge does, and with Tottenham when shit hits the fan, it hits the fan really hard. So losing Madison, Van der Ven, what's his face, Christian Romero. Let's talk about that guy too. Christian Romero and then Odogu. I mean, that's four big. That's almost their spine. I mean, without a keeper, that's almost their spine right there. But Christian Romero, man, being a defender, man, that guy is a very
I've never been high on him. I think even in our group chats, like when we spoke, even during the World Cup, when you guys were giving
hmm
me shit, you guys were giving me shit about Otamendi and Romero being in the center back rather than maybe a Otamendi and a Martinez
yeah yeah
Licha. So I've been pretty low on Romero for a long time. I just think he's always one tackle away from getting sent off the field. I think he's too clumsy for a center back, in my opinion.
yeah
So
yeah because that tackle he could have honestly won the ball and just didn't have
unnecessary.
and
It
to
was
think that
unnecessary.
that's his Argentinian teammate. That's what everybody was saying. Like that's your teammate. That's Enzo.
Wait, who did he tap? Oh, that was.
That's your
Yeah.
Argentinian teammate.
I didn't even put that together. But to be honest, I say as a player myself, what I know is that when I'm about to tackle somebody,
You don't care who it
um,
is.
not necessarily care, but as I'm about to tackle, I'm not looking at your face and saying, "Oh, it's this guy. Let me take a little bit."
Yeah,
You have a split second, especially
at that level.
even at the levels that I played, it's much slower compared to where they're playing at. So you have a split second to make a decision. I'm not checking and say, "Hey, it's my homeboy Richmond. Hey, high five." Nah, fuck
All
that.
right.
We going into that tackle and saving our team. So nah, it's like that.
Oh, breaking news! Quickly, breaking news. Luis Diaz's father has been rescued by United Nations. So good news there. Good news. Good news.
That's awesome, and that was really nice for him as well too when he was able to score and stuff like that too. In that last game, came back tied the game 1-1, like the 97th minute or something crazy. So
Yeah,
there's been quite a few dramatic games this season.
yeah. So, well, what are your thoughts on the scoreline? Thoughts on the score?
Score line. I am trusting Postecoglou in his system because I feel like he actually has a system going. He's going to
I have
win
a
the game
book and
2-1.
I'm going old school. I have a book and pen today, so let me make sure.
Here, so man, we are 2-1 Spurs.
2-1 Spurs.
Yes, sir.
I'll go 1-1. I go 1-1. I
Okay.
think it'll be a tight game. Um, 1-1. 1-1 for
Just
me.
to let the general public know, man, every time you've been losing bad the past couple of weeks. Just to let you know. I don't even want dinner anymore. At this point, you might have to buy a whole restaurant for me.
Man, I'm not buying you crap. Anyway, over to Manchester United. Manchester United. What's going on with you guys, man? You guys lost yesterday. It was beautiful. It was beautiful to see your tears. It was beautiful to feel your tears, to feel the anger,
No.
the disappointment. You know, you guys are in the trenches, man. But I love it. I love it. Let's talk. What's going on? The floor is
I mean,
yours.
me personally, I mean, the only thing I was quite disappointed with yesterday was we got a red card.
Hmm.
We had a red card. I mean, that red card is so stupid too. VR is messed up,
Yeah,
whatever. But
yeah.
either way, I'm past that. I'm more about as a coach or as a ex-player, whatever. I just feel like just like what Postecoglou did. There has to be a clear cut thing that should be happening, a clear information coming from the sidelines. You are up 2-0. You should not lose that game. I don't care whether you're playing 10 against 11. Or if you're going to lose that game, there has to be a clear style that, okay, this is a result of how we are playing due to the red card that we got. I did not see
So
anything
there's no
different.
identity. There is
There
no
was no
identity.
identity. Yes,
Thank you.
yes. When United is playing, I don't know what kind of style we're going to play, and that is a problem. That's a problem.
I
You
think
know,
yeah, I think
so that is the only beef I have with Ten Hag.
I think you and Ken need to have this conversation, man, because he feels like there is some sort of identity with Ten Hag that he's trying to implement. But I
No,
don't.
no, no. We all know what he wants to play. Obviously, that's a different matter as well too. We have all our players are not there, whatever. So we're not able to play, but that cannot be the reason. There's been instances where we've actually had those players, and we still haven't played the style that he wanted us to play. So that is, I mean, I feel like that's a whole different conversation. Against Copenhagen, we were still playing the way that Ten Hag wanted to play, or has been wanting to play, because we are just a superior team over them for sure.
Mhm.
Obviously we got a red card yesterday and the score lines didn't reflect that. But overall, I feel like he has a way that he wants to play. I can clearly see it. It's just certain games he's not able to do it. So he's picking and choosing which games that he wants to do that versus which games he doesn't want to do that. And that's perfectly fine. That's my kind of coaching style. I feel like every game presents its own tactical
Nuances.
analysis. So nah, I don't mind it. We don't need to. We are not that elite of a team to play one way and not change for anybody. There are just a few coaches that are able to play to do those kind of things. The
So
Peps of the
what
world and stuff like that.
what is the identity going to be for Luton Town?
What's what?
What's the tactical identity going to be for Luton Town?
This week, this
Yeah,
what, tomorrow or Sunday?
Saturday.
Saturday. Um, against Luton Town, I think we should be a little bit more offensive. So I think Ten Hag should go into the game knowing that we are by far the superior team, and we have to play a certain style that's quite appealing for the fans as well. And we should be able to play quite a high line and be able to play from there. Um, my issue sometimes with Ten Hag is, I think, there are certain games, like for example against Burnley. Burnley had better ball possession than we did, right?
Hmm.
But we ended up winning the game, and the reasoning for winning the game, we were just off. We were just coming off a few bad performances, and I think like two or three losses in a bounce, right? So I think sometimes as a coach at those levels, with the amount of pressure that you face, you just have to resettle the fans again by just winning the game. We can do enough to win a game, we can. It just won't be attractive. It'll be kind of like the Jose Mourinho type of style. We
And
can
that
do
works
enough.
sometimes. I mean,
You
sometimes
know,
that's all you need. Sometimes
sometimes you just need to do that. Just see the game through.
sometimes that's all you
Win it and
need.
then move on. But no, I think against Luton Town, to answer your question, we need to be on
Hmm.
the front foot, and yeah, that's what I think. That's what most fans expect to see.
I expect to see a United tie 1-1.
I won't be surprised. I mean, the Luton just tied Liverpool, so
Expect to see United tie 1-1. A cagey game. I mean, you guys
so
are. I
one
think you guys
zero,
are 1-0. I think you guys are at Old Trafford. So
1-0 United, early goal, probably McTominay. Then we're gonna see out the game.
I'm a Tomlin
Yeah,
masterclass. Yeah. Okay.
no masterclass. You do one thing like he's in form, so I
Oh
wouldn't be
man.
surprised. How
If
about
if
Hoyland?
oh, I mean, he only scores in the Champions League. He doesn't know what the Premier League is. So I mean,
Okay, cool.
I'm
I
not
just
scared
wanted
of
to
him.
make sure, just to let you know, like the caliber of striker we got is the caliber that you guys are. You guys got a low level Darwin Nunes.
No problem. He can score a hat trick in the Premier League. Whenever your Holland, your wish Holland scores a hat trick in the Premier League, come talk to me. Until then,
What place
I
are you guys
I
again?
don't know you. I don't care. I
What
don't
place
know
is
you.
Chelsea?
Don't worry about that. We get there when we get there. What place are you? Only 1 point above us. But you have
I
a
don't
mouth
care
like
about the
yeah.
points. We are, as of now, if the league ends right now, we are going to Europa at least. Where will you be?
I don't know.
Okay, cool. I was just checking. All
When
right,
you
we
when you
move.
when your B Tech Haaland scores a hat trick in the Premier League, come talk to me. Until then,
Okay.
Arsenal versus Burnley, please.
Arsenal versus Burnley. I actually think this would be a fun game. The reason why is I'm very curious. Burnley
Hmm.
fans are already calling for the old Burnley back, from what I'm hearing. They want to play. They want to play Sean Dyche ball. So that's what I'm hearing. They were calling for the old Burnley back. So now I'm curious whether company is going to be expansive or he's going to drop back try to play in a style that they haven't really trained on. So I'm going to keep an eye on this game just because of that fact, because we know how Arsenal is going to play.
Hmm.
And
Um,
we think we know how Burnley is going to play. But with the pressure, let's see if company folds or he doesn't.
I think it's two things. I think by December, if he doesn't figure it out and have another style of play, I think he's cut. Or he figures it out, play old style English football, one
What
English
place are
football.
they right now, actually? Let me see.
Burnley is 19th.
19th. Who's in last place?
Sheffield United is in last place
Okay,
with,
Sheffield.
yeah, Sheffield United has 4 points, Burnley has 4 points, and Bournemouth has 4 points. Luton Town has 6 points. I mean, so it's still tight. It's still tight. They can get out the
Yeah, it's so tight at the
the bottom
bottom.
three, but
Yeah.
it's not looking good. It's not looking good for your man right now.
Okay.
It's not looking good.
So yeah, I mean, it's going to be
Any
I
thoughts on
say
the
Chelsea.
Arsenal? Oh, what did we do to you? Any thoughts on the Arsenal loss last week against Newcastle? The whole VAR controversy with the ball being quote unquote out and all that. Any thoughts on
I'm
that?
done. I'm done with VAR. Like I think as of now, I feel like just bring the old stuff back. So because if we brought VAR in for what? What do we bring it in for?
To assess the referees, to double
To
check, to
assist the
cancel
referees, double
those
check.
errors. Yeah,
Okay, so there was controversy before,
of
right?
course.
With no VAR. VAR comes in, it's even double controversy now. So just get rid of it, let the referees make their decisions in real time. I mean, I hate to bring it back, but yesterday on the Rashford, trying to block off and get in front of the player, mistakenly steps on the person's ankle, whatever. Everybody at the stadium knew not to
Hmm.
expect a red card.
Right,
But once you look at it and you look at it in slow motion, red card all day,
right.
red card all day. So um, I think you should just, for me, just get rid of it, man. But or if we're not going to get rid of it, I say get actual
I
soccer
think
players in there to
I think
uh
that they
to
just
go
need
through it.
to. I think it's here to stay. Technology is here to stay no matter what. People like me need
Right.
a job because we're technologists, right? But I think they can expand on what they currently have to make it better. I think that's where the next step is. I think there's always a way, room for improvement. I think they just need to improve what the current process is and how they can make it better. Because if you look at other sports, tennis, great technology, NFL, NBA. even baseball has better technology than soccer, and that's what I believe was it Ange that was talking about it.
But think about it though. It's not. It's the sports I just mentioned, right?
Hmm.
Baseball, play, stop, play, stop, play,
That's true,
stop.
but the
Tennis,
NBA is not
play,
really a lot
stop.
of stopping though.
NBA is a lot of controversy in there as well too. Kind of like, but there are certain things that are not there. There is no offside in NBA. There is no, you know what I mean? Soccer has too many things, too many little details that can affect the game more than a lot of games, that more than a lot of different sports. So that's the
Hmm.
part where people are missing. Like people are missing that.
Excuse
It's
me.
it's so many laws in the game where there are so many things that could go wrong, you know.
So before, I don't mean to cut you off, but Ken has
Yeah.
two comments for you. Let's
Okay.
start with the first one and we'll go to the second one. First one, Manny, the past two games, is it fair to say that Ten Hag is trying to change some things over the last two games?
Is it fair? So last two games, Copenhagen was the other one.
That was the 1-0 that I believe that you won against Fulham. Yeah, I think you beat
Yep,
Fulham last
Fulham
week.
1-0. So those have been two totally different games. Fulham is a much more improved team now, and we played 11 versus 11 all game. So it's hard to compare both games because it had two different dynamics involved with it. I would say the Copenhagen game totally different from how we played against Fulham. Against Fulham, we didn't dominate um, against Copenhagen, you can see their intent to dominate the game, especially before the red card. I thought we were phenomenal. It was probably some of the
But
best that we
has
played.
has I think my issue is no matter what team you play, there should be a clear idea. Like this is how I want to play.
With Ten Hag,
That's the basis.
with Ten Hag currently, no, it's too much pressure. There's a big club. It's too much pressure. You're going to see it change from time to time. We were not going to have a clear identity for maybe the
But
next
that's
two
why
transfer windows.
that's why you brought him in to do. If this was the case, then you should just keep Ollie, in my opinion.
If we had all the players, yes, we can get on him. But that's the only part I agree with Ken. We don't have all our players on a consistent basis, so it's difficult to work on certain
But
certain things.
injuries in soccer are always going to happen, my brother. I
It
mean,
is. It is, and I agree. Same thing as City. What happened to them when they lost Rodri?
yeah, they start struggling,
Identity was the same. Identity was the same, but the quality of play was super low, right? Right
but
now, we
identity
cannot
was the same.
play. Identity was the same, yes, but it came at an expense of two losses in a row until he came back. So you do two losses in a row, three losses, four losses. Now people are going to start calling for Pep. I mean, obviously not to be fired, but everybody's going to start like, oh my God, he's not shit without Rodri.
Yeah,
So
I mean,
it's the same thing.
wins cover a lot of
Yeah,
cracks in soccer. I mean,
yeah,
you know that even at a low level, even
yeah,
with kids, once
yeah,
you start winning, everybody's happy. It covers a lot of
yeah.
BS. So
Yeah.
I
But
agree.
yeah, to answer the question, I mean that's what it is. It's just two totally different games. One game we expect to dominate against Fulham.
Hmm.
Fulham is a very respectable team in the league. They're going to be top 10, they're going to be the top half of the league. And all the teams in the top half of the league in EPL can be dangerous at any point in time.
Hmm. And I think not to go back to the coaching and I mean, the VR aspect, Kennedy suggested that they should bring coaching challenges to soccer. I don't know how that would look like. I mean,
Coaching challenges, what do you
you
mean?
know how the football in football the coach can challenge a call, like let's just say a touchdown. I don't
No,
know how that would look like.
to be honest, that's where it's kind of heading to, man. Like, it's just so many mistakes nowadays. The past, like I think someone mentioned, I was watching Rio and them show, Five show, and they were talking about the past 2 weeks for VAR has been really, really bad. The past 2 weeks
Yeah,
been bad. The Liverpool one, bad. Arsenal one, bad. United one, bad. You know, it's been quite a few
and
bad.
And
calls, the refs.
it's even worse when they release a footage of the communication between the VAR and the ref a hand. That's when I'm saying that the process can improve, the technology can improve. I don't see them
Yeah.
getting rid of it. I think because they have so much sample size of it working. In the World Cup, it worked beautifully the first time. The second time worked beautifully as well.
Did you
I
see
think
what they? Did you watch? I mean, did you see what they did in the women's one, the Women's World Cup?
now remind me.
So they did VAR, but every time that there was a call and they had to review on VAR, the referee is mic'd up to the whole field,
Yes,
and they actually
yes.
spoke about it. Let all the fans
Everybody.
understand, right?
Yes.
So now someone asked a question and said, "Hey, is it about is is it about the players? Is it about the fans that are on the field watching the game? Because they don't get the opportunity to see
They don't
what
know
we
what's
see on
happening.
TV. They have
They don't
no
know.
clue. All
They
they
don't know
know
what's
is game
happening.
has stopped and they don't know what's happening. So if I've paid so much money and I go to a field, I feel like the least you can do for me, I kind of deserve to know what is going on, and that sucks. Like if that's the case, I'm not paying money to go to a field. It's
I
like
think I was watching
it's taken away from it.
I was watching Expressions, and when Chelsea's, I was watching his not his vlog for the Chelsea game, and when the penalty happened with Romero, he didn't know what was going on, so he had to go rewatch the tackle back on Sky Sports to find out exactly what
Yeah,
happened and why he got the red card.
yeah,
I mean, I think, like I said, the technology can improve. Improve. I mean, one, they should be able to show the footage live on the TV screens of the game, and the referee should be mic'd up. We should be able to hear the communication between the
yep.
VR and the referee as
Totally
well.
agree. And they should put some professionals in the VAR room so we can make some logical decisions
Definitely,
from a footballer's perspective. Most
definitely,
referees haven't really played the game. And
definitely,
and they've learned the game, and learning the game is different from the actual experience. Every proper football player that you talk to is going to tell you the same thing. Yesterday, Rashford is trying to shield and
hmm
get the ball. I cannot control where the intent should come in.
right,
Intent should come in,
right,
So,
right.
but anyways, let's move on though. So
Yeah,
Arsenal, I think they're going to win 3-0.
jeez, yeah, I think a 2-0 Arsenal. Um, yeah, 2-0 Arsenal. Maybe
Okay.
Kai Havertz scores. All right, let's move on. Why are you coughing, man? You need cough medicine. You need cough medicine. This is gonna be a good game. Crystal Palace versus Everton. Everton has been racking up some wins lately, man.
Yeah, yeah. Crystal Palace, I think they didn't have some of their key players for a while, right? Oh no.
I think Eze has been out almost the entire season.
So now it's making it quite apparent how important he is to the team, especially without Wilfred Zaha. So I think let's see, Crystal Palace, Everton. Who's playing home?
Crystal Palace.
1-0.
I know Crystal Palace.
Yep.
I'll go 1-1. I'm an Everton fan at heart, so why are you looking at me like that for, man? Don't look at me like that. Hey,
It's
Bournemouth
first time I'm
Newcastle, man. First time you're hearing that, don't worry. Don't worry. Do not worry. Bournemouth
Bournemouth,
Newcastle, man.
Bournemouth,
Um,
Newcastle.
Newcastle off of that loss against Dortmund, you know, how is the confidence going to be? Is that they're going to translate into EPL now? Do they even have the depth now? Like, it's not easy, man. It's not easy trying to be
They're
a
gonna
big boy.
bounce back. They're gonna bounce back. Newcastle wins. I'll say 2-1.
Yeah, Newcastle. I'll go 2-1 as well. I'll go two
Why you
one.
want to be like me? Okay, I'll change my score. 2-0
Change your score.
Newcastle.
No problem. I still got two
Yeah.
one.
Okay. Cool.
Ooh, Aston Villa Fulham. Good
That'll
evening.
be a
Good
good
evening.
game.
Good evening.
That'll be a good game. Aston Villa, Fulham.
hmm
Aston Villa lost their last game, didn't they?
Yeah, they got beat by, let's see. Who did they play? No, they won.
Aston Villa.
They won. They beat. No, they lost to Nottingham Forest. Sorry, 2-0.
Yeah, yeah, 2-0. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Aston Villa, Fulham.
Yep.
I think Aston Villa is only going to struggle against teams that really sit back. I think they'll always have a good showing against teams that come forward a little bit. Um, I think I think Fulham comes up quite a bit. So, ooh, and I'll take into account that they're playing today, Aston Villa.
Yes.
Are they playing at home or today?
Um.
Yeah, yeah, they are. So they're playing at home. So maybe that helps a little bit, but they don't have that much depth that so um Aston Villa Fulham, man,
I'll go 1-0 Fulham.
man. Aston Villa plays at home though.
Okay.
But I go wild one, 3-1, Aston Villa.
All right. All right. Let's go back. Let me go to Brighton Sheffield United.
Brighton win. And
Score.
now I need to understand how much they're going to score though. Brighton is also another very weird team when it comes to predictions. Um, Brighton, Sheffield. Man, speaking about this, I got to go into my fantasy, go pick up a couple Brighton players. um, let's go. Brighton is going to win 4-1.
Jeez. Okay. I'll go 2-0.
Yeah. Brighton doesn't keep clean sheets, so just
Yeah.
I'm trying to help you out since I've been whooping your ass all the time in these predictions.
Don't worry. I don't need your help.
I'm not worried.
Don't worry.
I'm just concerned.
Don't be concerned. Hey, let's go to
Okay.
West Ham. West Ham Forest. Your boy Kudus. What's happening? He's been scoring a lot of goals,
He's
man.
been
Why
scoring,
boy?
but they've been losing.
So he should stop scoring.
She stopped scoring. So this game is going to be about which team comes forward, and the team that comes forward is going to lose. Both teams that play a low block, and every time they
Yeah.
play a little bit more expensive, they end up losing. So I'm actually going to go for Forest 1-0.
1-0 Forest. Okay.
Yeah. The West Ham is going to have a little bit more of the ball because they have more finesse players now, or they think they do, but they don't have a coach that can coach all that. I don't think. I think if they want to play more expensive, they might have to go find a new coach
You know,
with the
I mean,
caliber of players that they have. I know that Moyes just won, but it's not with the caliber of players that he has. He can't keep playing the old Moyes style. So
okay. I'll go 2-1 West Ham. 2-1.
okay,
Liverpool versus Brentford United.
Brentford is so stubborn, man. Um,
Yeah, Brentford is actually a good team, man.
they're
It's
good.
another team that has an identity. Like you would
Yep.
think, do you think they're losing their top striker? They're gonna, nah.
They in Buemo and Wisa up top, crazy African
Man,
connection. So let's go. We'll go Liverpool. Liverpool 2-1.
2-1. I'll go 3-1 Liverpool. Actually, 3-1 Liverpool.
Okay.
All right, game of the weekend, my boys. We're back at home after a big win. We're back at home after a big win against Tottenham. You
Come
know,
on, Chelsea. Who are you playing?
play Man City. Hey, let me finish, man. Let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish.
Oh Lord. Oh my God.
But you know
Are
what?
you
You know what's?
okay?
I'm very much okay. The only thing I've drank today is coffee, black coffee, black coffee, black coffee. Um, but coming into this period of the season, I know a lot of Chelsea fans were scared. I mean, you got Arsenal, you got Tottenham, Newcastle, City, United.
Why do you sound like you pleading with me?
I'm not playing with you. I'm telling you.
All right, man, it's
I'm
okay.
telling
Then
you.
tell me, speak. I
I'm
like the
telling
red on
you.
you, by the way. Maybe you can go to United.
I've been a lot of red the last couple of
I
weeks.
know you.
My
You
lights are
really.
red.
It's either you like United so much, or you
Well,
feel like you're in danger, so you got red.
well. We used to coach for the same club. Well, I used to coach with the club that you're with. So, it's an FOSC shirt. I'm still
Okay,
repping
how about the
FOSC.
light in the
So
background?
we'll talk about that offline. We'll talk about that offline.
Okay, remove.
So I think my team comes up with a win. I think we we're gonna take some parts of the Tottenham game into the City game. Um, we're playing at home, though our home record against City have been really bad of late. But I think there's a game where dang man, the chat is going off of City, man. This is bad.
I really appreciate how you're trying to convince and psych yourself up that your team is going to win when you know the truth. Your best is a draw, and that won't happen.
We will win 2-1. Yesterday I said 2-1. The ones that
Chelsea,
watched it 2-1 yesterday.
yo, Richmond, if Chelsea wins this game, okay,
hmm I'm
not only
listening.
am I going to buy you dinner, okay, but
That's
I'll no, forget classy. You want classy?
No, talk to me. Chat to me, sir. Chat to me. Chat to me, man. Chat to me.
It's good, man.
Chat to me. Hey, chat to me.
There
Make
is
me
no way
happy.
on earth. There's no way on earth Chelsea can beat City. It's that simple.
This is football. That's what we heard last weekend too. There's no way on earth Chelsea can be Tottenham. We went there and spanked them 4-1.
There's a reason why Pochettino. You stop saying that. You know
We
that's a
did.
huge. There's a
We
huge
did.
asterisk on that game.
We
Huge.
did. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. It's the same way when we tied against Liverpool when we should have won. We're like, oh, there's a huge asterisk on this game. We should. That's football. You win, you take your wins, you take your losses. We move, man. We won. What does the
Okay.
scoreline say? 4-1 Chelsea. So quit trying to belittle our win, man.
Okay. Don't divert from the topic. So talk to me.
I'm talking
So
to you. I'm telling you my team is going to
tell me
win.
a
You're over
score
here.
line. I'm waiting. What
I
is the
just said it.
win?
2-1. 2-1 Chelsea.
Okay. Well,
2-1.
Chelsea 2, City 1. Okay.
Janet Jackson backs one. Janet Jackson's gonna score.
Out
And
of how
Mr.
many chances?
Doesn't matter. He's gonna score one. Hey, he's better than
Okay.
your striker, so don't even go there with me. And then
Where?
Sterling, I think Sterling comes in
Where?
and scores another one.
Look, my striker is not getting service. Your striker is getting service and missing. That's the problem. At some
I'm
point, we're going to start clicking, and
I'm
he's going to
sorry.
keep scoring so many chances.
I am sorry you signed Mason Mount who cannot
With that
provide you
being said, 4-1.
service.
With
I'm
that
sorry you
being
signed.
said, with that being said, 4-1 City.
If
It's
City
not even.
beats if
It's not even going
City
to be close.
if
That's what
City
I'm saying.
if City beats my team 4-1, I will buy you classic.
Okay,
I
and
will,
I'll
I will,
gladly take it.
No problem. I will buy you the classic. If City
You
can beat my team
look.
4-1, I'll buy you the
You
classic.
you won't chop more than you won't chop less than two.
You said four.
Now, but
So
I'm saying that you won't chop less than two.
okay. We
Okay,
will
so you
score three.
agree with that?
We'll score three. If we chop two, we'll score three.
What did they score for?
Huh?
What if
They
they
won't
score four?
they won't score four. They won't score four.
But they can
That's
score
what
three though. But they can score three.
I said. We'll score three. They will score two. So we won't chop less than two. So yeah, they'll score their two. We'll
So
score
the
three.
maximum City can be you guys is two.
That's what you said. That's what I'm saying. Yes. Yeah. Sure.
That's what I'm
Whatever.
saying.
But
Oh,
we will win 3-1. We'll win
I
three
feel
one.
bad for you guys this week though. You said 3-1. You said
Yeah,
2-1.
3-1.
Now 3-1.
I
So
mean
you've
two
changed your
one two.
mind.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Two
Oh
one two
man, I am so
2-1.
sorry for your loss.
2-1, man. 2-1. 2-1. I want my but your bet was if Chelsea wins, I'm getting my dinner in classic, right? That's what it's gonna be a good
If
Sunday.
Chelsea wins, yes, I'll give you. Tell me what you want. I'll give you. You won't beat them. Case closed.
Okay.
It's
We are
that
here.
simple. Yeah,
We are here. We'll be here. We'll
yeah,
be here.
it's that
Sunday,
simple.
hey, Sunday right after the game, the link will be open.
What time's
If
the
you
game
got
again?
11:30.
11:30.
11:30.
Man, I'm wanting to do a watch along, man. This would be crazy.
Don't
Oh
worry.
man, you guys are in trouble. I'm so
Don't wor-
happy.
don't worry. We'll be here. We'll be here. We'll be
Oh
here,
man.
man.
All
But those are
right.
all the games this week, man. Those are all the games. My predictions are in, locked and loaded. Your predictions are
Okay.
in, locked and loaded. My bets are in. I'm cashing in my bets. But yeah, we appreciate everyone that tuned in to watch. Everyone that dropped a comment, we definitely appreciate it. Please subscribe, share the link. Let's get to I think we are at 18 subscribers right now. Let's get to 30 by the end of the week. Let's just try and get to
Yeah.
30.
Okay,
Let's try and
man.
get to
Aim
30.
high.
Yeah, let's
Aim high.
double it up.
Let's get it.
Let's
All right,
double it up,
guys.
guys. All right,
For
everyone.
sure, man. It's been a fun one.
All
Peace.
right, appreciate you.
Yes, sir.